Hi and welcome to my channel and welcome to your Pilates stretch and strength routine. All exercises will be done on the mat and you will need a stretch band. I'm using just a TheraBand, or if you have a resistance band with handles, that will work as well for most of the moves. Let's go ahead and get started. Sitting cross-legged if that's comfortable for you. If not, you can extend your legs and maybe supporting your bum and your hips on a pillow. Grabbing our band and just holding it a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Go ahead and tuck your tailbone in, rounding your back, pushing the arms forward, and then sitting up nice and tall and reach up nice and high. Again, round, stretching the arms forward, trying to peek at that navel, and sit up. Little stretch with those arms. 2 more times. We round that spine and sit up nice and tall. Last time, round and up. Little stretch here. Side bends going all the way to the side and back up to center. Big stretch side. Maybe even tapping this lower arm to the floor. Lengthening that spine. 1 more each side. Both arms come to center, lower them down, and then I want you to twist to one side. We're going to round our back, putting both hands on the floor over one knee. Lifting this top arm, open up that chest and stretch it nice and high, squeezing those shoulder blades together, and come back down. Tuck, round that back. And then we open, big stretch. 2 more. Big stretch. Give me 1 more. I want you to be feeling that in that upper back and the back of your shoulder. So good for our posture. Let's stretch both out again. Twist to the other side, and we lower both hands down over that knee, or maybe even on top of that knee. Back is rounded. We lift the other arm. Big stretch up and over. Twist, pulling that arm back. Round, back to center. Big twist. One more. Lower down. Let's come back to center, and then we're going to take our band all the way behind our back. Palms are facing up, and depending on the strength of your band, you may need to choke up a little bit. I'm just going to take it around my hands. Elbows are in, palms are facing up. Roll those shoulders down and back. Take the arms out to the side and bring the elbows back in. So we're sitting up as tall as we comfortably can. Nice straight spine, extend, and bring the arms back. Roll those shoulders down and back, extend, and in. So the tighter or stronger your band, the harder this will be. If it's too easy, then go ahead and choke up on that band. Really important to keep those shoulders down and back. You got it. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale out. Inhale in. A few more here. Now let's take that to the front. So elbows in, forward, elbows back. Press it forward, just about shoulder height. And it doesn't matter if the band is on the inside or outside of the elbows. Don't worry about the band, it won't make a difference. Give me 4, 3, 2, try to straighten those elbows. Now hold those elbows in, forearms are parallel to the floor. Take them out and then back in. Out and in. Key here is to try to keep those elbows nice and close to the waistline. Out and in. Give me 4, 3, 2, last one. Then we have a little combination. Hold it here. We reach the arms out to the sides, in, and then front and in. Side, front, side, and front. Are you still sitting up nice and tall? Is your belly button pulled in? And are your shoulders down and back? I know it's a lot to remember. It makes us feel so good after this workout. We've got 3 more sets like this. Last one out. Last one forward. Nice job. Releasing that band. You can stay facing me. I'm going to turn to the side. We are going to put the band underneath our feet. And then I want you to straighten your legs as much as possible, and that's okay if they have a little bend in them. No problem there. Sit up nice and tall, and you have some space between those feet. Choke up a little bit on your band, and then we're going to pull that band back, hands towards the waistline, and release it. Elbows stay nice and close to our sides. Just a little row back. Again, a little bend in the knees is totally fine. Lengthen that spine. Feel like you have a string lifting you up from the top of your head. Squeeze that upper back. Elbows back. Nice. For 3, 2. Last one. Now I want you to take one side, that elbow nice and high, and give me a little twist and bring it down. Other side, alternate twist, bring it down, and then we both come up to center and bring it down. So one side, the other side, double center. One side, other side, double center. Adding this little twist really activates that core. Really good for those side oblique muscles. A few more like this. Get that elbow back. Single, single, and double. 2 more sets. Last one. And double. Nice job. Keeping it here. I want you to do 3 low rows like that first one we did back. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Hold the arms back. We're going to do a little roll down and roll up. So starting at that tailbone, we tuck it and roll down nice and slow. You can use your band 1 vertebrae at a time. Coming all the way down. Hold on to that band. We tuck the chin and we roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Use that band to help you and sit up nice and tall again. If you can't roll down and up, you can hold that tension doing a halfway roll down like that. So let's do that 2 more times. 3 rows back. 2. Hold that third. Tuck the tailbone. Drop the chin. Roll down nice and slow, controlling that descent. And we roll it back up, 1 vertebrae at a time, ending nice and tall. Last time, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Guess what? This time we get to stay all the way back. Tuck the tailbone. Down, 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 down. And nice and slow. I'm going to scooch forward here. We're going to bend our knees this time, and I want you flat on your back. So the band is still under both feet, however you want to get it there. And then we're going to extend our legs all the way to the ceiling. Ideally, they're straight up. If you want a little more challenge or can't get them straight up based on flexibility, you put them where it's comfortable for you. I want you then to cross that band and then pull down here so elbows are on the floor. Tuck that belly button in, maybe a little pelvic tilt so your lower back is pressed into the floor. You've got a nice space between those feet. Using the outer thighs, here we go. We're going to press it out and in, out and in. Core is in. And immediately you should feel this on the outsides of your thighs, your hips, and your glutes. out, and keep resistance in the band the entire time. And try not to let those feet touch. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those feet up there. Arms come up. We still have a cross in that band. Keeping the elbows mostly straight, we pull that band down to the sides and back up. Pull. Release. Pull. Keep the feet separated. I want you to feel using your lats here and your back to pull those arms down. Pull. Again, elbows just have a micro bend. Down. Release. Give me 3, 2. Last one. Little break. Tuck in those knees here just for a second. We're going to put those two together in a little combination. So let's take those legs back up. Band is still crossed. Separate those legs, and we go 1 out, 1 pull down. 1 out, 1 pull down. So this time, keep the arms straight the whole time. Core is still pulled in. Wow, that's getting really warm, isn't it? In those hips. Hold on. You're doing great. Stay with me. We've got 3 more. Out, pull, out, pull. Last one, out, and pull. So good. Uncross that band, tuck the knees in, and we're going to take 1 leg out of the band. So foot is on the floor, and then extend the other leg straight up into the air. Again, little pelvic tilt so your lower back is pressed into the floor, and let's do a nice big leg circle with our single leg. So we're going to take it out to the side, making sure both hip bones stay on the floor. We circle down and then straight up. Your elbow stays on the floor as well, and you can even extend your other arm out to the side. Keeping both shoulders, circle, and hip bones on the floor the whole time. This is a great one for our hips, and it's still working our core as well. Out, circle down, and up. 2 more. Now let's reverse it. We drop that leg, and out to the side, and up. Down, circle around, up. You can push into the floor with that foot. Last one. Hold that leg up into the air. Switch the band to the other side. Other arm comes out to the side, and very gently I want you to take that leg crossing over the midline of the body. Foot stays flexed, knee is straight. What I want you to feel is a beautiful stretch in that IT band. This is normally really tight right along here. All the way from the outside of the knee up into the hip. Hold that stretch, big inhale. And exhale. Let's bring it back to center and a little stretch in. Beautiful job. Let's do the same thing on the other foot. So taking that band underneath, press it up. Other leg is bent. Hands securely on the floor, and both hip bones on the floor as well. We extend this leg out to the side, around, and then come up. So really focusing in here on keeping everything still except for that hip. Elbow is on the floor. Band is assisting that leg up and around. And we're just doing as big circles as you are comfortable with. We've got 1 more. And now we reverse it. Drop it down, up, and around. Feel free to slow this down if you need to, or keeping the smaller circle smaller as well. 2 more like this. And we hold it up, switch the band to the other arm. Other arm is down at the side, and very gently we pull it across the midline of the body, give that foot a little flex. Nice deep breaths here. One more big inhale. Exhale. Let's guide it back to center. And then one more little stretch for that hamstring towards our chest. Bend the knee, and let's remove the band. Taking our band now, we're going to place it below our hip bones here, adding a little resistance for our glute bridge. So I want you to pull that band nice and tight. Put it in between your thumb and your pointer finger. Press down over those hips and straighten the arms on the floor, really holding that band down tight. Walk your feet in. With your heels on the floor, we're going to tuck our tummies, that tailbone, lift, lift, lift up, but you're resisting with that band, and then roll down nice and slow. Let's do that again. Tuck that tailbone, roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae, lift, squeeze those glutes, keep the arms straight, holding the band, and down. We've got two more. Press into those heels. Lift, 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 and roll it down. Last one from that tailbone. Nice slow peel up off the floor. Let's hold it here. Straighten those arms. Palms are facing down, and I want you to pump them here. Pump, down, 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 and down. Holding this glute bridge. Squeezing those glutes. So it's like a Pilates 100 here. We've got that band. Still resisting. Elbows straight. Pump the arms. Again, palms down. Straight elbows. Almost there. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, higher, 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower down. Relax. Take a little break. Hug those knees in. And rock and roll a little bit on that floor, whatever feels good to you. Releasing any tension in the lower back. We're going to give our lower body a break and work on our chest. So staying in the same position, but we're going to move our band underneath our back. So just chest level. Make sure it's nice and secure down there. Feet are flat on the floor. Again, keep that little tuck so the lower back is pressed into the floor. Again, I'm going to tighten up on my band. Arms are going to be out to the side. And we're going to squeeze the hands together, palms in, and open up to the side. We squeeze together and open. I'm going to adjust here real quick because it's still a little too easy. Those chest muscles are strong. Together and open. Anytime throughout the workout, you guys pause it. Video if you need to adjust. Open nice and wide. Squeeze together. Core is still activated here as well. Pulling that belly button into the spine. And open. Squeeze. And squeeze. We've got 3. Last 2. And hold it up on 1. I want you now to turn your palms away from you, and we're going to crisscross one side over the other and open back up. A little bit quicker. Crisscross and open. Crisscross and open. Squeeze, squeeze. Using your own resistance here as well, I want you to squeeze that chest. And then try to alternate whichever arm is on top with each one. But it really doesn't matter. Squeeze, squeeze, and open. Squeeze, squeeze, and open. Keep breathing. Keep that tummy tucked. You got it. Few more here. Last one. Crisscross and open. So good. Let's release that band. I'm going to tuck my knees in, and however it is comfortable for you, we're going to come to a seated position. I'm going to still face the side here. We're going to take our band and cross it over the tops of our feet, and then a little crisscross under. So we've got a nice little hug, and it's not going anywhere. Open up those feet again. So you're really pressing out, keeping, maybe 4 to 6 inches in between the feet, same distance with your knees. And the knees can be bent here or straight. Your option. Pulling those bands back. We've got a little bit of ab work before we finish up. I want you to lean back. So another like half roll back. Tuck that tummy with a rounded spine in our C curve. I want you to bring one leg, we pull it in using that band and push it out. Pull in, push out. Pull in, lean back. You got it, 2 more. You can use that band to help you. Excellent job, other side. Pull it in, release. Using those legs, it's really working on those lower abs. Pull in, release, in, release. 2 more. Excellent job. Sit up straight. Take a little breather. We're going to do 1 more set of those, just alternating legs. You got this. Here we go. Start up nice and tall. Tuck the tailbone. We come back into our C curve. Keep the feet separated. We come in, press out. Pull in, press out. In and out. In and out. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Sit up nice and straight. Release those hips and sit up nice and straight. Bent knees is okay, and let's just take a forward fold. You can use the band to help you, or you can release it. Go ahead and round that lower back. Hold the stretch at whatever level is good for you. Big inhale. And exhale. And then go ahead and release our band. We are going to do 2 exercises in a hands and knee position. So coming carefully, nice and slow to your hands and knees. Trickiest part, I think, is getting into it. We're going to take the band underneath 1 foot, making sure it's flat so it doesn't roll up. And then both hands are going to be held, both ends of the band, and 1 in each hand. Knees are on the floor. Hands are directly underneath those shoulders, keeping the foot flexed. We're going to bring it up and down, and up and down. Squeeze, squeeze. Keeping the knee bent, chest stays proud, and you have a little baby bend in those elbows. 3, 2, and 1. Put that knee down, holding the same position. We're going to stretch it back and in. Stretch back and in. Straighten, knee down. Breathe. 4, 3. Last 2. Last 1. Let's hold it back. Now drop the toe and lift. Drop and lift. This is the last thing, I promise, in this position. Keep the legs straight. Tummy in. Squeeze that tush for 3, 2, and 1. Bring that foot in. It's okay if the band slips off. And let's push back into a child's pose to stretch. Walk those hands out. Relax the hips onto the heels. Big inhale. Exhale. Let's slowly roll it up here and prepare for the other side. So taking that band around that foot, 1 end in each hand, coming back into our kneeling position. Foot stays flexed, so the band stays on there, and we start just by pressing it up and down. Lift and lower. Core is engaged. You're lifting from that glute. Give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little break. Redistribute that weight. Second set, where you extend that leg straight back. Bend the knee down. Extend and bend. So good, guys. Stay with me. You can always do this without the band too. We've got 3, 2. Last one, we hold it out. Keep the knee straight. Tap and left. Tap and left. This is all hamstrings and glutes. Tap and left. Final 4, 3, 2. Last one. So good. Bend that knee again. Release the band. One more child's pose, sitting those hips back. Big inhale. And exhale. Slowly roll it up. And we're going to come back into a seated position again. This time a butterfly, if you're comfortable with it, and we're going to sit on our band. So get those sit bones on that band so it's not going anywhere. And if it's comfortable for you, soles of the feet together. They don't have to be super close. They can be extended. And again, maybe elevate those hips onto a pillow. Taking one side of the band, we're going to extend it overhead in a tricep press, keeping the elbow towards the ceiling. We press it up and down. Lift and lower. Squeeze it up. Straighten and bend for 4, 3. This is the last thing, guys, before we stretch. Release it down. Other arm. Take it straight up, straight down. Keep breathing. Tighten up if it's too easy. Give me 3, 2, and 1. All right, last set, we're doing doubles. Palms face each other, maybe even lace those fingers together. Press them both up and down. Lift and lower. Squeeze and squeeze. 4, 3. Last 2. Last 1. Release that band. Arms down on the sides. Still sitting on your band, let's stretch those arms out to the side. And we're going to lift them up, and we're going to round forward, pulling the bands together, tucking that tailbone, and then open up. Pull the bands round forward. Open, sit nice and tall. Stretch the arms back. And we go forward. Open up, stretch. Last one. Open up, stretch. Release one band down to the side. Right arm comes up. Big stretch over. And release it down. Left arm, reach it nice and high. And then all the way over to the side. Feeling a beautiful stretch in the sides of our body. Maybe even into those hips and the obliques. One more each side. Stand taller, sit taller. Last one up. Exhale over and release it down. Release the bands. Nice and tall, holding onto those knees. Just drop the head forward, chin towards the chest. Nice slow neck roll here. Take the head to one side, all the way around. And another one. And let's reverse. Releasing any tension in that neck. Come back to a centered seated position. Holding onto your ankles this time. Again, nice and tall. Big inhale. Exhale, keeping a straight spine. I want you to come forward. Now, you shouldn't be able to come forward very far with that straight spine. But feel that stretch there. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. Now I want you to slide your feet further away from you. Inhale again. Exhale, forward fold, this time rounding your back. And this time you're going to feel that stretch again, more so in the glutes and in your hips. Hold here, big inhale. Exhale. And let's roll it up. Crossing one leg over the other knee. Sit up nice and tall. Arm comes up. And exhale, twist all the way around for a gorgeous spinal twist. Let's come back to center. Crossing the other ankle up. Opposite hand reaches up first. Inhale. Exhale, twist side and over. Release that arm. Coming back to a seated position. Sitting up as tall as you can. Big inhale, arms come up. Exhale down. One more time, big inhale up. And exhale down. Amazing work. Thanks for working out with me today. Please let me know how you liked this video in the comments. Thanks for working out with me again, and we'll see you next time.